Okay, think I've got it. We're about 16 minutes away from the varsity game with the Melba Mustangs. And of course, they are defending state champions several times over, along with Soda. I've done Soda games. I was trying to figure that out. I did them for about 9 years and had about a 5-year break when the radio station went belly up here in Soda, and then I went down to Bear Lake for about 5 years, and I've been back for a couple. It's 11 or 12 years here at Soda. And in that time, Soda, they've gone to the state tournament every year. They've won it 3 or 4 times, as has Melba. So this should be a pretty good matchup, although Melba had a real rough time last night. Scoring went this way for the Mustangs. 3 points for Randy Anderson on 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Kinley Post with 5 points, hit a 3-point basket and was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. And 2 points for Mary Thiel, hit a 2-point basket in the first quarter. Mustangs were 5 of 10 from the free throw line, committed 14 personal fouls. For Soda, 3 points for Jaden Parker on a 3-point shot. 5 points for Taylor Tingy, hit a 3 and a 2, both in the fourth quarter. Hazley Mumford, big night, as she had 13 points. She had 4 twos and was 5 of 8 from the free throw line. 5 points for Aspen Skinner on 2 twos and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 6 points for Josie Tingy, had 2 twos, was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 6 points for Miley White on 3 twos, was 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Taylor Peterborg had a basket for 2 points, and Hallie Osborne had a basket for 2 points. Soda hit on 8 of 15 from the free throw line, committed 16 personal fouls. At the end of the first quarter, Soda led it by 8. It was 14-6. In the second quarter, Soda put up 13 points and shut out the Mustangs in the second quarter. So it was 27-6 at halftime. Kind of a thin third quarter for both teams. Soda put up 4 points, and the Mustangs put up 3 points. And third quarter score was 31-9. Then in the fourth quarter, Soda put up 11 points, outscoring Melba by 10, as Melba only put up 1 point in that final quarter. And the final score, 42-10, as the Soda Junior Varsity wins it. Should be a pretty good matchup here in the varsity game. Both teams lost big last night. Soda lost by 20 to the Parma Panthers. And the Mustangs lost big down in Malad. When Bear Lake blew Malad away, I wondered, I thought Malad had a lot better team than that when they showed up last night. Soda lost 49-29 last night. So this should be a good matchup this afternoon with the Melba Mustangs. Football, college football going on. BYU, they are at Arizona State today. They are 9-1, 6-1 in the Big 12. They lost to Kansas last week, 17-13. Basketball, they're 4-0. New coach Kevin Young. Mark Pope is now at Kentucky. They beat Idaho at the Marriott Center last week, 95-71. They've got Mississippi Valley State at BYU today. Utah State, kind of a thin football schedule. Football season 3-7 overall, 2-3 in the Mountain West Conference. They've got San Diego State in Logan today. Then they'll finish at Colorado State. Basketball, pretty good. They're 4-0. They beat Montana at the Spectrum the other night, 95-83. And they've got Iowa tonight, and that game is in Kansas City. Boise State, good football season, 9-1, 6-0 in the Mountain West Conference. They beat San Diego State 42-21 last week. They are at Wyoming today, and they will finish with Oregon State in Boise. Basketball, they are 3-1. They are at Hampton today, and then they'll be at South Dakota State on Sunday. Utah, kind of a rough football schedule. They are 4-6, 1-6 in the Big 12. They have got Cyclones, Iowa State, ranked number 22 in Salt Lake today. They finish at Central Florida next week. Basketball, they are 3-1. They've got St. Joseph's at the Rice Eccles tonight. Then Montana State will be in Salt Lake on Sunday. Idaho, good football season, 8-3. 6-2 in the Big Sky. They beat Weber State in Moscow last week, 31-24. And they are at Idaho State in Pocatello today. Their basketball team is 2-3. They lost to BYU and Evergreen State. They've got Southern Utah. They face the Thunderbirds in San Diego today. And then they'll face the Toreros of San Diego tomorrow. Idaho State, 5-6. Football of the season, 3-4 in the Big Sky. They are at, they lost to Eastern Washington, 77-42. And again, they've got Idaho in Pocatello today. Basketball, they are 2-4. Lost to Cal State Fullerton and put up a pretty good fight against UCLA in Los Angeles, 84-70. And they've got Embry, wherever that is. It's in Arizona, and that will be that'll be Monday. Weber State football, kind of a rough season for the Wildcats. 3-8 on the season, 2-5 in the Big Sky. As I mentioned, they lost to Idaho last week, 31-24. They've got Cal Poly in Ogden today. Finish out the season. Basketball, rough, 1-3. They lost to Nevada, 88-58. Lost to Hawaii in overtime, 73-68. They've got UC Irvine in Ogden tonight. So we got football and basketball going on. State football on Thursday. Cary beat Dietrich 44-30. Yesterday it was Kendrick over Butte County for the 2A, 50-14. Westside beat Declo 28-6 for the 3A, and Hillcrest beat Skyline 31-8 for the 5A. Today the 4A at Holt Arena, Sugar versus Homedale, and Eagle versus Rigby. We are about 7 minutes away from the national anthem and starting lineup, so I'll take a little break here and we'll be right back. 5 on the target. We're about ready to go here as the buzzer sounds. I was looking for some score here, and all I'm getting is last week. And I was looking at Ohio State 38-15 over Indiana. Georgia over UMass 44-21. Tennessee over UTEP 35-0. We'll turn you over to the PA announcer. We'll have our national anthem and starting lineups. That's Jeff Horsley on the mic. And that is your sportsmanship code. National anthem, very nicely done. Have the starters for the Musty. Darby Lober. Now they'll turn the lights off for the soda starting lineup. There goes Courtney Grunning for the Cardinals. Rosie Harris for the Cardinals. Madeline Kempe will get the start. Abby Gooden gets the start. And Gracie Moldenhauer will turn the lights back on and get ready to rock here at the Bird's Nest. There we go. And again, I'm working without my glasses, so kind of bear with me. It's probably going to take at least a couple of weeks. I drove down to Montpelier without my glasses because Soda eye doctor was well booked. I made it back. There's the tip. Comes down to Melba. Double team up in the corner. Comes across the top. Working over the right angle. Right wing. And nice job by Kempe reaching in and tying up the Mustangs. And it'll be a Soda ball on the alternate possession. As the ball comes in to Gooden down the right sideline. Bounce pass to the elbow to Groning. Groning will bring it back outside. Groning between the circles over to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer on the left angle, lobs into Gooden. Gooden looks back across over to Groning, and Groning stepped on the baseline. She tried to cut under the basket. Full court pressure by Soda. Groning went for this, or Moldenhauer went for the steal, and she's going to pick up the foul. So first foul of the afternoon will go against Gracie Moldenhauer. Full court pressure, 1-2-2 zone pressure in the backcourt. Ball almost tipped away, lead pass will come up the floor to Cole. And we got a whistle underneath. Ball was knocked out of bounds. Ball comes into Melba. Left-handed shot is no good. Rebound comes down to Moldenhauer into the forecourt. Works to the right wing. Over to Gooden, and Gooden travel. It's a little ragged to begin the ball game. Melba ball, long lead pass, and that's how you break a full court press. Ooh. Shot is up and good by Lober. 2-0 Mustangs. Goes over to the left side to Gooden. Gooden on the angle, looking inside, puts the ball on the floor, brings it back between the circles. Over to the right side, three-point shot is up. That was Moldenhauer with the three. 3-2. Full court pressure. Lead pass comes into the forecourt, across court. And we got a foul. I think the foul was against Kempe, but let me wait for him to post it. Yes. Madeline Kempe with the foul. Do a little shoe maintenance. Free throw is up and good. 3-3. Second shot, no good. Rattles around, pops out, so Carter goes 1 for 2. And we got a whistle in the back court. And a foul on Soda. That's the second foul on Moldenhauer. Mustangs at the free throw line. Shot is up and short off the front of the rim by Krimbick. Moldenhauer will check out as she picks up 2 quick fouls. just underway in the ball game. Shot is up. Second one is good. 4-3 Mustangs. As Gooden comes into the forecourt, leaves it for Groning. Groning works around a pick to the right side. Ball goes to Rasmussen. That was a walk there. Gooden behind the back dribble, drives to the elbow, back to Rasmussen. Rasmussen will leave it for Groning. Groning put the shot up, and it was stripped out of her hands and out of bounds. 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Soda will have the ball out underneath their own basket. A little mixer at the free throw line. Bounce pass comes in. No, tough look shot by Gooden. Ball is loose. Going to go out of bounds. It'll belong to the Mustangs on the side right in front of us. Cole will inbound the ball. Cole is just a freshman. Goes down into the corner. Shot up from the corner. Rims off, no good. Battle for the rebound. Taken away. That's good. Cross-court pass to Groning. Groning at the left elbow. Gives the ball to Kempe. Three-point shot on the way is no good. And Mustangs have numbers. Goes down to the left side. Shot is up and a foul. That's the fourth foul on Soda. Mustangs so far, no fouls. It's going to go against Rasmussen. And at the line, I believe it's Melba. Shot is up and good. Makes it 5-3 Mustangs. Rosie Harris checks out. Second shot, up and good. 6-3 Melba. Into the forecourt is Gooden. Gooden working up top over the right side on the angle. Back up top to Groning. Groning drives, reverses the dribble at the elbow. Kicks it back to Wood. Wood put up the shot, missed everything. It'll be Mustang basketball. Full court pressure by Soda. Ball comes in to Cole. And there's a walk. Good defense by Groning and Gooden. As Lober tried to put on the brakes and picked up the back foot. 6-3 Melba. Ball comes into Gooden. Bounce pass to the right side to Rasmussen. Rasmussen drops it inside to Kempe. Groning, about a 23-foot shot. That was touched by Melba before it went out of bounds. It was Lober that touched it, tried to collect it in the corner. And Gooden will inbound the ball for the Cardinals. Ball comes into Groning. Groning will bring it back up top between the circles, leave it for Rasmussen. Ooh, that was almost great defense there. Rasmussen, a three-point shot, nailed it. We're tied at 6. Soda has 2 3-point shots, full court pressure, timeout, Melba. Melba has a 2 and is 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Soda has 2 threes. Remind you that next Tuesday, Grace will be here in Soda. Soda beat Grace, and Grace coming from behind defeated the Grizz 44-40. That's a good Grace team. Soda did a good job in that one. Grace has always got a good basketball team, and it's a great rivalry between the two. Melba calls timeout as they want to discuss that full court press that Soda is deploying. With the Soda offense, they have to knock down the outside shots. Lober and Carter set up a midcourt. Soda pulls off the full court press. Cole, the freshman. Nice cross-court pass. Shot is up. Dances on the rim. And I think they're going to call Lober for the foul going up over the top. Nope, they called it on Carter. That's the first foul against the Mustangs. Ball comes into Sodas. As Gooden gets it across the timeline to Groning to Rasmussen. Run a little weave up top, back to Gooden. Gooden, crossover dribble, gets a pick from Kempe. And Wood, lazy pass is picked off. And going down with the score is Lober. Got to get the ponytail out of the way. Gooden up top. Melba leads it by 2. Goes over to the left side to Rasmussen. Rasmussen back to Groning. Groning, one-hander, got it. What a wild shot by Groning, but she banked it in. Full court pressure by the Cardinals. Ball stolen away by Groning. Couldn't save it from going out of bounds. Rosie Harris will checking in for the Mustangs through 10, and that was Adams. Oh, all alone under the basket. Soto went to sleep. And Lober with the score. Melba leads it by 2, 10-8. Groning over the right side to Gooden. Gooden on the right wing, looking inside, comes back out to Rasmussen. Rasmussen drives, puts up a tough shot from the low blocks. And then ball comes up the floor, driving down. That's going to be a foul on Kempe. Kempe has 2, Moldenhauer has 2, and Rasmussen has 1. So at the free throw line is Melba. Shot is up and good. Carter with the free throw. She'll get 1 more. Melba in red with black numbers and long ponytails. Second shot dances on the rim and is good. 12-8, a 4-point lead for the Mustangs. Groning into the forecourt, a bounce pass to Rasmussen on the ankle. Threw it away. Picked off by the Mustangs. And Groning steals it from behind. Steals it away from Lober. Groning waits for the traffic to clear up the floor. Work it. Give and go. Harris drives the baseline. He's cut off. He's back to Groning. Another one-hander, and Groning is fouled. Groning will go to the free throw line. And that foul was against Lober, her second. So Courtney Groning at the free throw line for a pair. Shot is up and good. Throws the first one right down to the bottom of the well. We'll get 1 more. 12-9. Mustangs. Second free throw off the heel of the basket. And the Mustangs lost it out of bounds. Lober and Carter fighting each other for it. That goes out of bounds. Rosie Harris to inbound the ball. To Wood. Wood, a 3-point shot, no good. Kempe is knocked down. Let's see if they call that a foul. Haven't seen him post anything yet. Not sure what they call that. Must call it out of bounds off from Melba. Goes over to the right wing. Back up top on the ankle to Rasmussen. Groning comes back up to collect it between the rings. Groning straight away gets a pick out Goes in the corner. Shot is up, no good. And Harris stepped on the baseline as she was battling Carter for the rebound. Full court pressure by Soda. Long lead pass. Ball is picked off by Harris. Up the floor to Groning. Groning for the Cardinals. Over to the right side. They work it. Three-point shot by Groning. Goes off the heel of the basket, and we've got a foul. Or hit the wire. That went straight up in the air. 12-9, a three-point lead. Cole checks back in, the little freshman. Checks in for Carter. And Tingy checks in for Soda. And tough defense by Soda. Mustangs lost it out of bounds along their own baseline. Went off of Lober's knee, I thought. But they're going to give it to Melba. Melba inbounds the pass. Comes outside, back into the corner. Shot up, three-point shot. Misses everything. And the ball hits the baseline. And it'll belong to Soda. Mustangs lead at 12-9 with 1:27 to go in the first quarter. Groning will bring it into the forecourt. Works on the angle, brings it back up top. Over the right side to Rasmussen. Wood now. Back up top to Groning. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Rasmussen drives to the baseline off the right side. Tried to get it inside to Harris. And tried to throw it through traffic, and it was picked off. Groning pokes the ball away, and it's retrieved by Melba. 48 seconds, three-point shot. Up and no good. Rebound comes down to Groning. Groning into the forecourt, down into the corner. Three-point shot is up, missed everything. Short by Wood. A little hook shot down along the right side of the baseline. Left, right blocks. Rebound comes down to Soda as Groning will work it into the forecourt. I think Coach Matt Groning said one shot. 15 seconds. Goes in the corner to Wood. Back to Groning. Over to right to Rasmussen. Rasmussen straight away. Ball goes out of bounds. And it went off of Soda. And with 4 seconds, Melba will have the basketball. Full court pressure by the Cardinals. Ball comes up to Lober. Ball, that's not how you want to do it. It's going to be a foul on Wood with 0.5 seconds. And that's going to put Cole, I believe, at the free throw line. 0.5 seconds. And Mustangs can stretch it to a 5-point lead. First shot is no good, off the heel of the basket. And Cole will get one more. Shot is up, and that one rims out, and that's the end of the first quarter. So at the end of one, Melba leads it by 3, 12-9. Scoring went this way for Melba. Darby Lober, 8 points, 3 twos, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Terry Carter with 3 points on 3 of 4 from the free throw line. And Ellie Crimben, I guess that's how you say that, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Mustangs hit on 4, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. For Soda, Gracie Moldenhauer hit a three-point shot. Courtney Groning hit a 2 and was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Josie Rasmussen hit a 3, 9 points for Soda. Melba's got some tall kids. Carter's got to be at least 6 feet tall, and Lober's close. Ball comes into the Mustangs to begin the second quarter. Outside, comes back up top, and Harris just about got the pick. Lob comes to Carter, three-point shot, rims out, no good. And Melba with the rebound, nice save. Comes back outside to Carter. Carter over the right side. Goes to Lober. Run a little weave, and we got a foul. Soda had 5 fouls in that first quarter. And unfortunately, Moldenhauer with 2 and Kempe with 2. Melba ball out along their own baseline. Comes back up top to Lober. And back to Carter. Goes on the wing. Carter drives. Bounce pass is picked off by Groning. Groning will bring it into the forecourt to the right side. Driving is Moldenhauer. Gooden, a three-point shot. Missed everything. Goes out of bounds. And belongs to the Mustangs. 12-9. 1 minute gone in the second quarter. Long lead pass and all alone under the basket. And an easy layup for Carter. That's how you beat a full court press, is on the backside. 5-point lead for Melba. Picked by Moldenhauer for Groning. Over to the right side to Gooden from Rasmussen. Gooden on the angle. Straight away Moldenhauer comes back to Groning. Groning drives to the free throw line. Kicks it in the corner to Gooden. Back to Groning. Shot was blocked, but Moldenhauer comes up with it. Gets it to Rasmussen. 1 second on shot clock. Shot is up, no good. And that would actually be a shot clock violation. Melba leads it by 5, 14-9. Full court pressure as the ball comes up to Lober to Carter. Carter missed the layup. Carter retrieves it in the corner. Back outside. 3-point shot on the way. Hits the rim, no good. And Melba's got good height underneath there. Moldenhauer comes up with the basketball to Groning. Groning on the left angle. Gets it to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer drives, puts it up with the left hand and scores. That's 5 points for Moldenhauer. Full court pressure as the ball comes up to Lober. Backside Carter layup. Matt Groning wants timeout. Soda is just not covering the backside of that press. And Melba's getting easy baskets between Lober and Carter. They're both right around 6 feet tall. I would say that Carter is 6 feet tall and Lober's 5'10-ish, 5'11-ish. 16-11, a 5-point lead as Soda calls timeout. Lober with 8 points and Carter with 7 points. Kimchin, I guess is how you need to say that. She's a junior. Crimbchin. She's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Melba has outscored Soda 4-2 here in the second quarter. Matt Groning calls timeout because the Mustangs have just really got some easy baskets on the backside of that press. Melba's ready to go. They're going to put on full court pressure. Ball comes into Groning to Rasmussen. Cross up the floor and it's picked off. And might have had a foul on Rasmussen. We'll have to sort it out for you. I'm going to call it on Rosie Harris. So with a 5-point lead, Mustangs have the basketball with 5:35. And there's another layup. That should have been a foul right there on Rasmussen. They let that go. And it will be Mustang ball out underneath their own basket. Mustangs in red with black numbers. Comes into Carter outside. 3-point shot. Short off the rim. And down with the rebound is Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer into the forecourt. Works to the left angle straight away. High post to Kempe. Back to Moldenhauer. Goes over to Tingy. Where's that Parker? I'll have to see the numbers right here. That'll be Parker. She's got teal shoes. Comes outside to Groning. Back up top to Parker. Over the right side on the angle to Moldenhauer. 3-point shot. Short off the rim. Battle for the rebound. Mustangs come up with it. It is Johnson. Shot is up, no good. Moldenhauer with the rebound. Lead pass down to Groning. Groning breaks the middle of the floor and puts up the shot and scores. 5 points for Groning. 3-point lead for Melba. Cole into the forecourt, working up top against Parker. And Groning just about had to pick from the backside. 3-point shot is up, caroms off, and shot underneath by Lober just missed. Cross-court pass to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer into the forecourts. Goes to Rasmussen. 3-point shot is good. That's her second three, and we're tied at 16. Cole into the forecourt. Just about lost it, looking for some help. Ball went to Johnson, back up top to Lober, underneath, and there's a foul, and that's going to go against Soder. That will put Carter at the free throw line, and that foul was against Moldenhauer, and that's her third. Carter at the free throw line is 3 of 4. Shot is up and good. Melba back in the lead by 1. Mumford will check in for Moldenhauer. 17-16, 3:38 to go in the first half, as Carter will have one more free throw. Puts the free throw up, gets back to the rim, goes straight up in the air and drops. It's 4 in a row for Carter. 2-point lead for the Mustangs. They drop back into a 2-3 zone. Groning, high post to Mumford. Goes over to Parker. Running one-hander, make that Rasmussen. And Rasmussen scores. Ball comes back to Lober. Ball is loose on the floor. Lober picks it up. Fires it back up top. Back up top to Crimbin, I'm going to say. Left wing, back up top to Carter. Behind the back dribble, Carter working against Parker, kicks it over on the wing. 3-point shot is up, rattles around. Melba with the height underneath, gets the rebound and is fouled. Going up, and that is Lober. She's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. That foul went against Groning, her first. Lober for a pair. Shot is up and good. 19-18. 1-point lead for Melba. Lober for one more. 2:50 to go until halftime. Second shot is up and good. A lot of free throws for the Mustangs. Ball comes into Parker, back to Groning. Groning will bring it into the forecourt. Over to Parker on the left angle. Goes over to Rasmussen to Groning to Parker. Parker, three-point shot. Garum's off, no good. Cole with the rebound. Lead pass to Lober. Lober holds up on the right wing. Back to Cole. Carter, a three-point shot. Got it! Big 6 foot. She's not really play inside. She plays outside. Goes over to Groning. Groning, a three-point shot. Short off the rim. Lober with the rebound. Taken away by Parker. Goes back outside to Groning. Groning in all kinds of trouble. We're going to get a jump ball. 23-18, a 5-point lead. Gooden will check in for Groning. 23-18, soda ball right in front of us is Parker. Gets it into Gooden. Gooden up top between the circles, goes to Parker, back up top to Gooden. Gooden works to the right ankle to Rasmussen. Gooden, three-point shot. Rattles around, pops out. Gooden takes it away from Cole. We're going to get a jump ball. Missing will belong to the Mustangs. Cole will take it out of bounds. Soda will pull the press off. Cole, cross court to Carter. Left wing, there's a drive. Carter puts it up, no good. Rebound down to Soda. Soda on the run as Parker gets it across over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen lost the handle on it. Nice retrieve. Kempe put the shot up, no good. And Mustangs down with the rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds. Sure what they called there. I think they said the Mustangs knocked it out of bounds and it'll be Soda's ball. Kempe to inbound the ball. Soda runs the inbounds play. Bounce pass comes in. Back outside. Shot up by Mumford. Mumford scores. And she's fouled. Mumford played a nice JV game. They call that foul against Lober, her first. Mumford with the free throw. Hits the free throw. Hazley Mumford with 3 points. 23-21. Lead pass comes down when this Mumford just about had it. She stepped on the sideline. Minute 13 to go until halftime. 23-21. Melba. Ball goes to the sideline, inside to Carter. Mumford knocks it out of Carter's hands and out of bounds. Minute 10 to go until halftime. Crimson over on the side. Ball comes into Carter. Carter drives and she was fouled. Carter is 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Foul's going to go against Mumford, her first. Carter at the line for a pair. And Carter will set for the first one. Shot is up and rattles in. She's hit 5 in a row. 6 out of 7. Harris checks in for Kempe. 3-point lead, 24-21. Carter can make it a 4-point lead. Shot is up, and that one's no good. But Soda didn't box off. And Mustangs down with the rebound and a 3-point shot from the side. And we got to see who hit that 3-point shot. Well, I think that was Lober that hit the 3-point shot. Ball is outside to Gooden, to Harris. To make it goes over to Parker, and the Harris just walked. So it's 27-21, a 6-point lead for Melba. Soda puts on full court press, and Gooden knocked the ball out of the air. Ball comes down, and Rasmussen tried to put up the shot. Groning will check in the last 31 seconds. Harris will check out for Soda. Ronning will front the inbounds pass. They don't see the Mustang right at mid-court. Checking in is Adams. Checking out is Carter. It's actually Soda's ball. Bounce pass comes into Gooden. Gooden from the right elbow. Can't cash it in. And I think the Mustangs, let's see, was that a foul or did she step on the baseline? I'm going to call it a foul. I think it went against Groning. And that's her second. So we'll walk down and shoot free throws. A lot of free throws for Melba. And it'll be Cole at the free throw line. She's over 2. It's Gronin's second foul. Shot is up, but that one's no good. Cole, Mackenzie Cole, just a freshman. 27-21. Cole for one more, 25 seconds. That one runs out. And Mumford with the rebound to Parker. Up to Gooden. Gooden will bring it into the forecourt with 15 seconds. Gooden down along the baseline to Mumford. Mumford a running one here. Dropped it in. Paisley Mumford with 5 points. And ball is picked off by Harris. Up to Gooden. Gooden at the buzzer puts the shot up and misses. And the halftime score is going to be Melba 27 and Soda 23. I'll add up the scoring for you. Let's see if we have something from the Cardinals. As the Mustangs put up 15 points in that quarter. And Soda put up 14.
Please welcome to the dance floor, senior cadet Samantha Diga.
So we'll have a dance by one of the Cardettes. Let me add up the scoring and I'll be right back. And a solo dance by one of the Clardettes. Nicely done. Difference in this ball game is free throws, as the Mustangs have really got to the free throw line, and Soda has not. Run the scoring for you for Melba. 13 points for Darby Lober. She has a 3 2s, and is 4 for 4 from the free throw line. 13 points for Tara Carter. She has a 3 2s, and is 6 of 8 from the free throw line. 1 point from Ellie Quimchin, as she's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Janie Cole was 0 of 4 from the free throw line. Melba was 10 of 17 from the free throw line, only committed 2 personal fouls. And again, that's just up to the officials. Melba a lot taller than Soda, and if they let them go up over the top, that's just part of the game. I think where Soda was a little thin on defense as they put on that full court pressure, and Melba beat us several times for layups on the backside of that full court pressure. For Soda, 5 points for Gracie Moldenhauer. She had a 3 and a 2. Courtney Groning with 5 points. She had 2 twos and was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Josie Rasmussen with 7 points. She has 2 threes and a 2. And 5 points for Hazley Mumford off the bench with 2 twos and 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Soda was 2 of 3 from the free throw line, committed 11 personal fouls. So that's the difference. Soda committed 11 fouls, and Melba shot 10 of 17 from the free throw line. Melba only committed 2 personal fouls, and Soda hit 2 of 3 from the free throw line. So the difference in the first half is Melba with their taller kids doing a good job underneath with Lober and Carter. And then they've beat Soda a few times on the backside of that Soda's full court pressure. And everything Soda has pretty much come from the outside. So 27-23, 4-point lead here at halftime. I'm going to take just a couple of minutes, and I'll be right back. Halftime here at the Bird's Nest. Melba leads it by 4, 27-23. Soda's done a pretty good job of just hanging in there. It could be a lot worse. Melba back on the floor to warm up, as they've got some tall kids. They've got 3 kids, Johnson, Lober, and Carter, that are right around 6 feet tall. Carter got to be 6 feet tall, with Johnson and Lober 5'10-ish, 5'11-ish. And that's where Soda's getting beat, right underneath the basket, but once again on the back side of the press that Soda has deployed. 27-23. Want to remind you that Soda will face Grace here in Soda next Tuesday. State football once again. Cary wins the 1A championship, 44-30 over Dietrich. Yesterday it was Kindridge over Butte County, 50-14. Westside beat Declo, 28-6, and it was Hillcrest for the 5A, 31-8 over Skyline. Today it's Sugar versus Homedale for the 4A, and the 6A is Eagle versus Rigby. Football tonight, BYU is at Arizona State. Utah State has San Diego State at Merlin Olsen Field. Boise State is at Wyoming. Utah has Iowa State at Rice Eccles. In fact, the Cyclones are ranked number 22. And today the Vandals of Idaho are in Pocatello to face Idaho State. So a lot of football going on. Last time I checked, it was like about 38-7 Ohio State over Indiana. It started out with an Indiana touchdown. I was watching that just before I came over. And Indiana drove it right down the field and scored. Forgot Weber State. How can you forget Weber State? They've got Cal Poly in Ogden today. Just about ready for the second half. Soda back on the floor. Soda has Gracie Maldenhauer in foul trouble with 3. Courtney Groning has 2, and Madeline Kempe has 2. The Mustangs only committed 2 fouls in the first half, and they were both by Taraya Carter. Soda ball as it comes into Gooden. Gooden works to the right angle, has the ball knocked away, and Gooden touched it before it went out of bounds, and so that's not a good start for Soda. Johnson will inbound the ball to Cole. Cole across back to Johnson. Underneath, and wow, big bump there by Loberg. And they say Soda knocked it out of bounds. All the fouls have gone Mustangs' way. Soda committed 11, and Mustangs only committed 2. Ball comes into Lober. Lober brings it back up top, across. She works it, comes back outside to Carter, over to Cole. I'm going to get a little bump there as ticky-tack fouls already. That one's going to go against Groning, and that's her 3rd. So Maldenhauer and Groning both have 3 for Soda. As the ball comes into Lober, back to Cole. 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebound down to Gooden. Gooden pushes it up the floor into the forecourt, crosses over right up top. Groning about a 22-footer, got it. Groning with a 3, cuts the lead to 1. 27-26. Johnson outside. Hook pass, high post, and the ball goes out of bounds and belongs to Soda. So Soda can take the lead as the ball comes into Gooden. Gooden will bring it into the forecourt against Carter. Bounce pass to Groning on the right wing. Groning back up top to Harris. Harris drives, puts up a left-handed shot, and she was fouled. Well, that should put Harris at the free throw line. That foul went against Crimson, and Harris at the free throw line. Shot is up, no good. Harris can tie the score. It's 27-26, a 1-point lead for Melba. Second shot by Harris is no good. Carter with the rebound. And a reach in by Soda. It's going to go against Gooden, and that's her second. Ball comes in to Crimson, to Carter. Carter drives all the way in, missed the layup. And down with the rebound is Moldenhauer, and that's going to be a foul on Lober. It's only the fourth foul of the entire ball game by the Mustangs. Moldenhauer will inbound the ball. Gooden waiting in the backcourt. Comes into Gooden. Gooden working against Carter. Man-to-man defense. Goes to Grani. Inside. Moldenhauer puts a shot up and is fouled by Carter. That would be her third. Let me wait for him to post it. I'm sure that was on Carter. No, they called it on Cole. Moldenhauer with the free throw is good. She has 6 points, and we're tied at 27. Cole checks out, and I can't read the number for Melba that just checked in. Moldenhauer missed the second one. Lober gets the ball down into the corner. Double team down in the corner. 3-point shot is up. That is short. Rebound down to Gooden. Gooden pushes it into the forecourt for the Cardinals. Rasmussen to Gooden. Gooden looking inside. Puts the ball on the floor down the right side to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer walked. That was called by the Melba bench. We're tied 27-27, 5:57 to go in the third quarter. Ball comes into Johnson, a bounce pass, and hit the sideline. The ball will belong to Soto. Pretty sure Soto's had a lead in this ball game, but they can get one here. As the ball comes into Gooden. Gooden into the forecourt, works to the left side. And Gronding is tripped. Now we're going to call a foul. That might have been Crimson. That's her third foul. Soto ball along the baseline. Bounce pass is a bad pass. And it's picked off by the Mustangs. We're still at 27-27. Lober in the backcourt. She's a good ball handler at almost 6 feet. Drives all the way in and scores. That's 15 points for Lober. 29-27 Mustangs. A bad pass is picked off by Carter. Carter is tripped by Harris. And that foul will go against Harris. That's her second. Mustangs should have the ball on the side. 14 fouls against Melba, 3 against Soda. Melba leads by 2, 29-27. 3-point shot is up and good from the right corner. I believe that was Johnson, and it's a 5-point lead. Gooden back to Gronding in the corner. Shot is up by Moldenhauer. That's no good. Melba down with the rebound. Johnson will leave it for Lober. Lober over the right side. Carter drives the baseline. Puts it up. Hangs on the rim. And Moldenhauer down with the rebound for Soto. Gets it off to Gronding. Gronding straight away. Soto behind by 5. 32-27. 4:25 to go. Third quarter. Gronding drives to the baseline where she's double teamed. Moldenhauer on the wing. Bad pass is picked off by Carter. Carter going to take it in. Pulls up. Has the ball knocked away from behind by Gooden. She was trying to pull up. She had a layup. Jaden Parker checks in for Gronding. Mustangs will have the ball along their own baseline, leading by 5. Ball comes outside. Shot is up. Banks off no good. Rebound. Down to Gooden to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer into the forecourt. Right side to Rasmussen. Right wing. Rasmussen drives to the baseline, almost lost it on her hip. Parker with a three-point shot. That's short. Rebound off the other side. Maldenhauer tried to hook it up. Goes back out to Rasmussen. To Maldenhauer, who drives the baseline. Bounce pass in to Parker. And the Mustangs took the ball. They're standing out of bounds. And so the ball will go over to Soda with 3:40 to go, behind by 5. Lob comes into Maldenhauer. Maldenhauer in the paint. Dishes it to Rasmussen. Rasmussen missed a chippy. Ball taken away by Maldenhauer. And Maldenhauer is tripped down by Carter, who helps her back up. And that foul went against Carter. That's her third. Nope, they're going to say it went against Johnson. Should put Maldenhauer at the free throw line. She's 1 of 2 from the line. 32-27, Gracie Maldenhauer at the free throw line. First free throw is good. She is 2 out of 3 from the line. 4-point lead. Maldenhauer for one more. She got in early foul trouble. Had 3 fouls early in the second quarter. Second free throw is good. She is 3 out of 4. Full court pressure. Ball taken away. Shot is up, no good. Gooden down with the rebound. Gooden puts it up. That hangs on the rim, no good. Ripped out of there by Lober up to Carter. Carter, cross court. We're going to get a jump ball as, let me see what that is. It's Kempe ties it up. Alternate possession belongs to the Mustangs. As the freshman Cole checks in, Wood will check in for Soda. Rasmussen will check out. 3-point lead, 32-29, Mustangs. Ball, they tried to inbound it, good enough to right back out of bounds. So we'll try it again. Bob comes into Carter. In the corner, back outside, Johnson. 3-point shot, got it. That's her second 3, and it's 35-29, 6-point lead. Maldenhauer outside to Gooden straight away between the rings. Will work the left angle against Carter. Goes to Maldenhauer. Maldenhauer under the basket, went left to right, hooked it up. Shot was no good. And then we got a foul, might have been Kempe. That's Kempe's third personal foul. 35-29, a 6-point lead for Melba. 2:44 to go in the third. And that's backcourt as Lober touched it, collected it in the forecourt, lost the handle on it, bounced back into the backcourt. Kempe into Gooden into the forecourt. We'll get it to Gracie Maldenhauer. Between the circles, Maldenhauer gets a pick, works down the left side, back outside to Parker. Parker to Kempe. Kempe is tied up. Alternate possession will belong to Soda. 2:24 to go in the third. Mustangs lead it by 6. Ball will come into Wood. Outside to Maldenhauer. Maldenhauer puts the ball on the floor on the right wing. Lob comes to Kempe. Kempe leans in, can't get it to go. Wood with the rebound. Wood is mugged by Cole. We'll call a foul, but I think the foul is going to go against Rose, maybe? No. Crimchind, and that's her fourth. 5 fouls against Melba. That should be shooting. Kempe at the free throw line. Shot is up and good. She'll get one more. Actually, that's Moldenhauer at the free throw line. And she hits both of them. Hit her last 4 in a row. Ball goes out of bounds, belongs to Soda. Cardinals behind by 4, 35-31. They'll come back to the baseline as the Mustangs threw the ball full length of the court. Nobody touched it. So it'll come back to the original where they inbounded the ball. Bounce pass to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer backs it out. Goes up top between the circles. 2 minutes. 35-31 Melba. Moldenhauer drives, pulls up on the left side. That's pass in traffic. Shot put up by Parker. That's blocked. And Carter up the floor. Johnson a 3-point shot. And the Mustangs down with a rebound. Outside goes across to Johnson. Johnson bounce pass in the corner. Comes into Carter in the low blocks. I think they're going to call a foul on Kempe. That's her 4th. That's 5 fouls against Soda, so that'll be a shooting foul. And that'll put Carter at the free throw line for a pair. She's had a bunch. She's hit her bunch, 6 of 8. Free throws up. Missed everything. Air ball. Harris will check in for Moldenhauer. And 30-second timeout for Melba. 35-31, a minute 27 to go in the third quarter. As 30-second timeout. See a couple of Melba players on crutches. They're very athletic the way they move on those crutches up and down the floor. Minute 27 to go in the third, 35-31. Soda ready to go. And Carter at Taraya, I guess is how you say her name, T-A-R-I-A-H. Just 13 points. Half of them from the free throw line. Free throw is up. That one rattles around, pops out. Wood down with the rebound. Wood's in trouble, gets it to Gooden. Pressure by Gooden and a bad pass. And they're going to call backcourt. That is not backcourt because she had 1 foot into the backcourt, even though she had 1 foot into the forecourt. It has to be the whole ball and the whole person with possession into the forecourt. Ball comes in, Glover drives down the right side. The air ball, and Soda flat-footed on the rebound. Mustangs come down with the ball. Johnson outside. 58 seconds. Shot up by Carter is good. 6-point lead, 37-31. Ball comes up to Wood. Wood ran right into one of the Mustangs. Soda almost lost the ball, and that's a walk by Gooden. Soda a little bit out of control. So the Mustangs with a 6-point lead and the basketball. As the ball is tipped by Gooden on the inbounds pass, but it's collected by Johnson. And we're going to get a reach in. That might have been Wood. That'll be Wood's second personal foul. And that's going to be shooting fouls for the Mustangs. Once again, no more 1-and-1s, and when you reach 5 fouls in a quarter, it's going to be Cole. She's 0 for 4 from the free throw line. That one is good. And it's a 7-point lead for Melba. Freshman will get one more. Janie Cole, second one rattles around, but sort of flat-footed on the rebound, and Lober puts it back up. Ball comes up to Gooden. 9-point lead. Gooden puts a shot up. That's no good. And Melba with the rebound, and we're going to have a tie-up on the floor. Alternate possession will belong to Melba. Johnson to inbound the ball. Ball comes into Lober. Lober has the ball taken away. Groning a bounce pass to Gooden. Gooden hooks it up. Carter with the rebound. Long lead pass. Nice save. There's a drive and a score. Did she miss that shot? It's 40-31. Melba will be at the free throw line as the foul is against Harris, her third. Shot is up, the rim's out, no good. Kempe checks in for Gooden. It's Adams at the free throw line. She get one more. Shot is up and the rim's out. Soda again. They get the rebound, but they just didn't box out. And Melba puts up 13 points in that quarter. Soda put up 8. So it is 40-31 here in the third quarter as Melba outscores the Cardinals by 5 in that third quarter. 40-31. Soda only got one basket in that third quarter, and that was a 3-point shot by Courtney Groning. Moldenhauer hit 4 out of 5 in that quarter for the rest of Soda's points. 1 quarter to go. Melba much taller than the Cardinals, but again, the Cardinals not doing a great job of boxing off the taller players. It will be Soda's ball to begin the final quarter. JV team won going away 42-10. Varsity has got their hands full. Melba was pounded last night by Milan. Comes over to Rasmussen, backdoor, miss the layup. I believe that was Groning. Melba with the rebound. Cole into the forecourt working against Groning. Goes to Carter, taken away by Rasmussen. Rasmussen going to take it down and scores. 9 points for Josie Rasmussen. Carter into the forecourt. Ball is blocked. Soda with the takeaway. Goes to Moldenhauer. Inside to Mumford, and Mumford scores. 4 quick points for the Cardinals. They cut it to 5. Ball goes across to Johnson, and Mumford knocked it away, but Cole comes up with it. Outside Carter, a 3-point shot. That's no good. Rebound comes down to Rasmussen. She gets it back from Groning. Rasmussen to the right angle to Moldenhauer. Into Mumford. Mumford turns, shoots, and left it short off the rim. And there's an Academy Award there as Carter falls down. That brings the Soda fans to their feet. Hardly any contact there. Gooden waiting to check in. She'll check in for Kempe. 40-35. Melba with the basketball, facing full court pressure by the Cardinals. Bounce pass comes into Lober, and they're going to call a push off on Lober, I believe. Well, they called that one foul on Kempe, and Kempe fouls out of the ball game. That one goes against Lober, and that's her third. Soda basketball behind by 5. Bounce pass inside to Mumford. Mumford loses it out of bounds. Melba basketball. Full court pressure again. Gooden fronts the pass. Mumford steals the pass. Gets it back to Gooden. Gooden is fouled by Carter. That should be Carter's 4th personal foul. That'll put Gooden at the free throw line. Only a 3rd foul on Carter. Gooden has not scored in this ball game. She'll get 2 free throws. Free throws up, short off the front of the rim. Abby Gooden for one more. Abby Gooden. Shot is up. That one's good. She hits 1 of 2. Cuts it to 4. 40-36. Long pass. Right-hander shot is up and good by Lober, and she was fouled. Soda has been getting beat on the back door by the Mustangs releasing. That foul goes against Mumford. That's her 2nd. Lober at the free throw line. Free throw is up and splash. 43-36, 7-point lead. Full court pressure, Grotting in the back court. Working against Johnson into the forecourt. Gets a pick. Comes back outside. Ooh, that's a walk by Moldenhauer. She went to pass it with one hand and kind of double clutched it and picked up that back foot. 6:22 to go in the ball game. 43-36. So the ball comes into Carter. Carter, 6 feet tall, dishes it into the corner. 3-point shot from the corner by Adams is good. And just when Soda had cut it to 4, the Mustangs back out to a 10-point lead, 46-36. 2 3-point shots and a free throw, 7 points. To Soda's 5 points in the 4th quarter. Josie Rasmussen with a 2-point basket. Hazley Mumford with a 2-point basket. And Abby Gooden, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. It is 46-36. Melba with a 10-point lead on Soda. Once again, the next game, Grace will be here in Soda on Tuesday. Soda come out aggressively and scored 4 unanswered points here in the 4th quarter. And then Melba has come back with 2 3-point shots, one by Lober, and she was fouled, and one by Adams. Full court pressure by the Mustangs as it comes into Grotting. Grotting covered by Johnson. Crossover dribble into the forecourt. Goes all the way in with the left hand and misses everything. Carter, lead pass down to Lober. Lober pulls up 3-point shot. Got it! That's her 3rd 3, and it's 49-36. Melba. Moldenhauer will leave it for Rasmussen. Rasmussen gets a pick from Gooding, back to Moldenhauer. Kicks it to Groning. Groning about a 23-footer. That's no good. And I think they're going to call Mumford with a foul underneath. And that's her third foul. Just a freshman, 5'9" freshman. Carter looking, gets it into Lober. Lober has it poked from behind. Off the low end of the basket is Carter, and Carter scores. Soda keeps leaving that back door open. Mumford turns, shoots. Carter with the rebound. And Carter bounced it on the baseline. It'll be Soda's ball out of bounds. 51-36, 5:11 to go in the ball game. Mumford puts a shot up, misses a chippy. That's no good. Carter races it into the forecourt. Lead pass to Lober, and Lober was fouled. Lober will go to the free throw line. She's about 6 feet tall, at least 5'11", he's 5'10". I'm saying Carter is 6 feet. And that foul, they've got it on Mumford, and that's their fourth. Lober is 5 out of 8 from the free throw line. Free throw is good. Actually, 6 out of 7. Second free throw is good. So Soda behind. Their 17 is good and falls down, and the ball goes out of bounds. And it'll belong to Melba. Johnson to inbound the ball for the Mustangs. Comes into Cole, the freshman. Cole over to Adams. Ooh, that was just about a walk. And Cole is fouled from behind by Groning. That should be Groning's fourth. And that's 5 fouls, so that'll be shooting fouls. 4 fouls on Groning. And Cole at the free throw line. She's 1 of 6 from the free throw line. Shot is up and good as she tickles the twine with the first one. She'll get one more. Second shot, rims off, no good, but Carter with the rebound. Mumford dunks it out of Carter's hands out of bounds. 18-point lead, 54-36. Melba on top. Ball comes in, shot is up from the side, no good. Gooden with the rebound, Cardinals off to the races. Gooden in the middle of the paint, hooks it up with the right hand, and she's fouled. I believe it's Carter. That would be Carter's fourth. I'm going to say Lober, and that's Lober's fourth. Gooden at the free throw line. It's 1 of 2. Shot is up and good. She'll get one more. 54-37, 4:39 to go in the ball game. Gooden for one more. Shot is up. That one is short. Groning down with the rebound. Has it taken away by Carter. Lead pass comes down to Johnson. To Lober. Nice fake by Lober. Comes back to Carter. Carter from the right elbow. No good. And Groning down with the rebound. Groning into the forecourt. Bounce pass over to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer back up top to Gooden. 3-point shot, no good. Carter down with the rebound, and she's tripped, I believe, by Gooden. And that would be Gooden's third personal foul. And we're going to walk down and shoot. 54-37, 4:10. That'll put Carter at the free throw line. And again, she's at least 6 feet tall. She looks like the Wells girl from Red Lake. Free throw is no good. She's missed 3 in a row. Checking in is Rutan. Ruthie Rutan. Carter for one more. and that one's good. 18-point lead, 55-37, 4:05 to go. Rasmussen back door, nice pass. And I think Gooden will go to the free throw line. And that's the fourth foul on Carter. Tariah Carter with her fourth. Gooden to the line for two. She's 2 of 4 from the line, 2 of 5 from the line. 4 minutes, 1 second to go in the ball game, 55-37. Gooden, second shot is good. She's hit every other one. The lead pass comes up, bounce pass to Carter. Carter saves it from going out of bounds, but saves it to Rasmussen. Rasmussen up to Gooden. Gooden has the ball taken out of the air by Johnson. Johnson will hold up, hook it over to Carter. Carter puts a shot up and she was fouled. 55-38, 3:43 to go. Foul's going to go against Mumford, and that's her 5th. So 2 Cardinals have fouled out of the ball game. That'll put Carter at the free throw line for 2. Hazley Mumford will check out, and Ellie Wood will check in. Tariah Carter at the free throw line for the Mustangs. Shot up by Carter is good. She's got a whole bunch of free throws. It's going to take me a second just to add them up. And again, she reminds you of the Wells girl from Bear Lake. About the same height, same blonde ponytail. Second free throw is good. Although I believe Carter, a senior, is much better ball handler. Carter checks out. Ball comes into Rasmussen to Gooden. Shot up, no good, off the backboard. Rebound is knocked away. And coming up with it is Ormchen. Ball in the backcourt, timeout. As Kaylee Jo Adams was in all kinds of trouble. It's a 19-point lead, 57-38, 3:22 to go in the ball game. So Melba looks a lot better this afternoon than they did last night. They got blown out by Malad last night. Of course, Parma is down facing the Dragons right now. Came over in separate buses, but they came over together, did Parma and Melba. They're both over on the western side of the state. Melba is just south of Boise, and Parma is just west of Boise on the Oregon border. 57-38. Parma basketball as Johnson will inbound the ball. Lob comes in and stolen away by Moldenhauer. Bounce pass to Groning, and Groning lays it in. Timeout, Soda. Groning with 10 points. 17-point lead, 57-40. 3:16 to go. As Soda will call a full timeout. It's Coach Matt Groning doing the X's and O's to my right below us. Free throws have kind of evened up in the second half, but they weren't even in the first half, as Melba shot 10 of 17 from the free throw line in the first half. Soda only shot 2 of 3 in the first half. In the second half, Melba has hit 8 of 11 from the free throw line in the second half, so they've shot 28 free throws for the ball game. Soda's hit 9 of 12, make it 13 in the second half. Most of the free throws by Moldenhauer and Gooden for Soda. Soda only shot 3 free throws in that first half. Full court pressure as the bounce pass comes in. Ball comes over to Johnson. Johnson just a junior. That's a lot. Yep, they got her. Kaylee Jo Adams picked up the back foot, so they'll have the basketball with 3:05 to go in the ball game. Moldenhauer inbound the ball. Nope, now they're going to switch. Groning inbounds the ball to Gooden. 3 minutes to go. Ball goes over to Rasmussen to Gooden. To Groning on the right wing to Gooden. Back to Groning to Gooden straight away. Moldenhauer about a 24-footer. That's no good. And Rasmussen or Groning with the rebound. Bounce pass comes outside to Gooden. To Groning. 3-point shot by Moldenhauer. Rattles around, pops out. And we got a travel by Melba. 17-point lead, 57-40, 2:37 to go in the game. And the ball comes right into Gooden and nobody covered her, and Abby puts it up and in. Ball stolen away, and call a foul. That would be 5 fouls, so that would be shooting. They called that foul on Ellie Johnson. That's her second. That's going to put Abby Gooden at the free throw line for 2. She is 3 out of 6. Shot is up, is good. She'll get one more. 57-43. 14-point lead. Gooden for one more. Shot is up. That one dances on the rim and drops in. She's hit 3 in a row. She's hit 5 out of 8 from the free throw line. Carter back into the ball game for Melba. Across the top, they work Runner Johnson. Inside, Moldenhauer steps in front of the pass and ties it up. It'll be Melba's ball along their own baseline with 2:14 to go. 57-44. Lob comes into Carter. Carter missed a chippy. Moldenhauer down with a rebound. Carter hits the deck as Moldenhauer reverses it. Goes to Rasmussen. Bad pass intended for Wood. It was picked off. Ball knocked straight up in the air. Gooden over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen misses it off the left side. I'm going to have a jump ball as Wood reaches in and ties it up. Soda basketball on the alternate possession with 1:53 to go in the ball game. Groning will inbound the ball along the baseline. As the ball comes in, back outside, Moldenhauer deep shot. That misses everything. And Lober, who's checked back into the ball game, boxes off and just lets it go out of bounds. 13-point lead. Minnesota's made a little bit of a run. Groning with a steal. Tried to hook it over the top of Carter, and you're not going to do that. 6-footer takes it right out of the air. Now we're going to have a foul. It might have been Gracie Moldenhauer. That would be her 4th. 5 fouls. Go to the free throw line. So Melba at the free throw line. Shot is up and good. And Carly Jo Adams at the line hits the first one. She'll get one more. Shot is up, and that one rims off no good. And Soda knocks it out of bounds. It was Lober over the top of Gooden, and Gooden couldn't control it. Goes out of bounds. 14-point lead with a minute 36. Bob comes into Carter, outside Johnson. 3-point shot. Got it. That's her third 3-point shot. Maldenhauer bounce pass is picked off. Lober back to Carter. Carter dribbles through traffic, gets it over to Lober. Minute 13. Carter has the ball picked off by Maldenhauer. Lead pass down to Gooden. She goes down and lays it in. Ball comes up to Carter. Carter working against Rasmussen. She's got about an 8-inch lead. We're going to have a reach in. Going to be by Groning. That's Groning. That's her fifth. No, Rasmussen. That's her second. Lober at the free throw line. Shot is up and good. She'll get one more. She's hit 8 in a row. Hasn't missed. She'll get one more. 62-46. Shot is up. That one rims out. The ball goes out of bounds. I think it went off of Carter. 52 seconds to go in the ball game. Ball comes into Gooden. Gooden into the forecourt over to Groning. Groning about a 25-footer. Got it. Groning with her second 3-point shot. 35 seconds. Shot clock and the game clock are just about the same. Adams gets it over to Johnson. Johnson will leave it for Lober. Back to Carter, 20 seconds. Carter across the baseline, throws it away. 13-point lead for Melba, 62-49. Gooden, 13 seconds. Maldenhauer's 3-point shot rims out. Rebound comes down. Ooh, that's a walk. Let that go. And the shot is up in the end, I believe, by Rasmussen. And that's the ball game. Final score, 62-51. Melba Mustangs win it by 11. Let me add up the scoring. We'll see if we can get Matt Groning up here. Got a lot of free throws to add up for Melba. Mainly Lober and Carter did the damage. I'm going to say a couple of 6-footers that can handle the ball as a point guard. So give me just a second. I'll add up the scoring for you. Stay with us. I'll be right back. Well, I think I've got it added up. A lot of free throws in this one. Soda shot a lot in the second half, but the Mustangs shot a lot the entire game, both first half and the second half. Got to get Brandon Moldenhauer's seat that he loaned me out from under me. Brandon took off. He knows I've got his seat right here. We appreciate Brandon. He sure does. You wouldn't believe what he does for me. Just very good friend. Of course, that's Gracie's dad. Damage was done by Lober and Carter. They're both about 6 feet tall. Carter might be an inch taller than Lober, but they handle the ball very well, like point guards up and down the floor, so they can dribble it down, break to the basket, release on the back door of the press. And they came up with 46 points between them. Darby Lober had 26 points. She had a 3 and 6 twos and was 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Tariah Carter had 20 points. She had a 3, 4 twos, and was 9 of 11 from the free throw line. 2 points for Janie Cole, the freshman, hit 2 of 8 from the free throw line. 1 point for Ellie Krimchin, as she hit 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Ellie Johnson with 3 3-point shots, all in the second half, for 9 points, and 4 points for Kaylee Jo Adams. She had a 3 and was 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Mustangs hit on 21 of 34 from the free throw line, committed 15 personal fouls. For Soda, Gracie Moldenhauer had 10 points. She had a 3, a 2, and was 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Abby Gooden with 9 points. She had 2 twos and was 5 of 7 from the free throw line. 13 points for Courtney Groning, as Courtney had 2 threes and 3 twos, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 13 points for Josie Rasmussen. She had 2 threes and had 3 twos. And 7 points for Hazley Mumford. She had a 3. Let's see, that's a 2 twos and 1 for 1. A 3, a 2, 3 twos, let me get it straight, and 1 for 1 from the free throw line for 7 points. Soda hit on 12 of 18 from the free throw line. So the Mustangs shot almost exactly twice as many free throws, and the Cardinals committed 28 personal fouls. They had 2 players foul out, Madeline Kemp and Hazley Mumford, and then they had Gracie Moldenhauer playing with 4 fouls. 3 of those were really early in the ball game. Courtney Groning also had 4 fouls. Abby Gooden with 3, and Rosie Harris ended up with 3 fouls. At the end of the first quarter, it was a 3-point lead for Melba, 12-9. Second quarter was pretty tight. Melba outscored Soto by 1, 15-14, and it was a 27-23 halftime lead. In the third quarter, Mustangs outscored Soto by 5, as they put up 13 points to Soda's 8, and the lead stretched out to 9 at the end of the third quarter, and it was 40-31. Then in the second quarter, Melba outscored Soda by 2, 22-20. And Soda kind of made a run at them in that fourth quarter. Didn't quite get it down to single digits, but you could feel the momentum kind of switch. And the final score here is 62-51. Could have been worse. Soda, like I say, made a run at them. And the final score, 11-point win for the Melba Mustangs. We hope they have a safe trip home. It's always nice to have a win when you go home. We got Jeff Parker here. Just a couple of things, Jeff. Melba's got a couple of tall kids. They're right around 6 feet. In fact, I'm guessing Carter. She reminded me of the Wells kid from Bear Lake. And then Lober kind of got away from us. And she's pushing 6 feet. But we had a hard time controlling those two tonight. Give us your thoughts on tonight's ball game.
Yeah, we watched the tape last night, them play Malad, and you could just tell they stood out on tape late. I mean, number 2, number 3, their length, they're really tall. They run with the ball well. They're just mismatch problems for us. And we're scrappy. We fight as good as anybody. You can never fault the effort of the Cardinals team we have this year, but we're certainly at a disadvantage size-wise, especially with those 2 players. And both of those are real basketball players.
Well, it impressed me at their height, right around 6 feet, as they could actually push the balls down the floor, and then they would release on the backside of our press, and they would be right there for easy buckets.
Yeah, their speed. I mean, usually when you get kids that big, especially 6-footers, 6'2", you don't expect them to run the floor like that. Kind of similar genetic carbon type of just athleticism and speed, and those type of girls are hard to handle. And we probably pressed them longer than we. That's just something we're good at. We love putting pressure on teams. We fight and claw, but those girls with their size and speed, we're kind of able to throw it over the top of us, and we adjusted probably later in the shoot.
Again, we're an outside shooting team, and the shots, they just didn't quite go for us. And for us to be successful, those outside shots have to go down.
Yeah, look, teams are getting familiar with us. They like to play zone against us. We know we're going to see a lot of zone. We believe in our kids. We got a couple of seniors in Abby Gooden and Gracie Boldenhauer. They haven't had their shots this year, but it's coming. We see it in practice. And once you start seeing it in practice a little bit, it's going to transition to the game. We know that. One of the nights in this gym, the roof's going to blow off this place because those 2 are going to get hot. And Courtney Groning, we've seen her make a 3 there at the end. We know that stuff's coming. Just a little unfortunate. We're getting good looks. It's one thing we're forcing shots, but we're getting good looks, and those looks are going to start to go down.
They had a 19-point lead, and we made a run at them, and then a 3, and then a foul at 2 and 1, and then they were right back out to the big lead. But we really actually made a run at them right there at the end.
Yeah, the run late was nice, Glade. But I mean, I look back at 6.5 minutes to go. It was 40-35. We started the 4th quarter. A couple of buckets. The freshman Hazy Mumford came in, made a couple of quick buckets. I think she ended up with 7 points. Fouled out in a quarter there too. But she gave us a spark. 40-35. Their ball. We got a steal. We threw it right back to them. A couple of passes, they made it 3, and it just felt like that got them going again when we had them on their heels a little bit. We're creating turnovers, but we're giving it back to them too quickly. When we get those turnovers, we got to do a little bit better job of taking care of the ball.
Got the Grizz coming in here on Tuesday, and we had a come from behind win against Grace in Grace. And so there should be a good matchup again here on Tuesday.
Yeah, they play a lot like we do. They're physical, they're scrappy. I mean, they led in that game the whole way. We never had a lead until 90 seconds to go. But our kids never gave up, never quit. And we won with defense and free throws down the stretch. Abby Gooden hit four free throws down the stretch with under a minute to go to kind of seal that game. You love to see that out of your seniors. But we know that's going to be a dogfight when they come here. In fact, they held us scoreless in the first quarter, Glade. We had to dig out of a hole the rest of the way, but we'll be ready. Tough turnaround from last night. Our kids kind of got tired there in that second half. You can kind of see it in the 4th quarter, but we played a really scrappy team last night in Parma, a physical team. They beat us up quite a lot, and then have to turn around and play at noon the next day was pretty tough for our kids. But we'll get a little bit of rest over the weekend, have a quick practice Monday, and be ready for Grace on Tuesday.
We got Grace on Tuesday, and then we head to St. George. And normally the St. George thing is a good bonding thing and a good thing to get away from town and get away from everything a little bit. So give us your thoughts on heading to St. George and how that might help the team.
as we go through kind of the Thanksgiving holiday and everyone gets a bit of a break, and it's nice to see these kids get a break because we're practicing every day that there's not a game, and you got maybe 3 or 4 practices and 2 games a week. There's 6 days of work, so they get a bit of a break as we go into the holiday here, and then we'll be back at it. Get a long bus ride, head down to St. George. We'll go down there Wednesday, and they'll play 3 games. But you're really preparing. What's that going to feel like coming in Boise, in late February, and try to set those habits early. Get team meals and get some real bonding with with your teammates. And a lot of these kids, haven't spent a lot of time together, especially a couple of freshmen that are starting good minutes out there. And we're preparing for Boise, Glade, and it's a nice way to do it, especially go play some teams that we haven't seen before, which is kind of what you get when you go to Boise. You play unfamiliar teams, and so that's as good as a challenge as we can present ourselves.
Appreciate you joining us here in the post game. Give us one final thought, and we'll let you go.
Look, we're 1-3. We're not where we want to be. We're not where anybody wants to be. But we got better today. We talked about that in the locker room. Matt's doing a great job with these kids. And, we got better today. We know that. We're trying to get a little bit better each day, getting ready for the district tournament. We're trying to get the number 1 seed. That's our first goal. We didn't change that today. We only made it better.
All right, appreciate you, Jeff Parker, and we'll catch up to you Tuesday.
Okay, man, I appreciate it. Thanks for working for us, too.
All right, that's Jeff Parker. Final score, once again, Melba wins it 62-61. It's a good Mustang team. I don't know what happened to them down to Malad. I thought Malad was pretty good, but Bear Lake just destroyed them. Malad... they put up about a 20-point win over Melba last night as the Dragons. I thought they would be pretty good. And then Melba showed up today, mainly with Lober and Carter, a couple of 6-footers that can really handle the basketball. The leading scorer for Soda tonight, 13 points from Josie Rasmussen and 13 points from Courtney Groning, 10 points from Gracie Moldenhauer, 9 from Abby Gooden, and 7 from Hazley Mumford. That's going to do it here. Final score, once again, 62-51 as the Mustangs win it. And we'll invite you to join us next Tuesday here at the Bird's Nest. This is Glade Bullock for Will McCullough. Good afternoon, everyone. We'll see you Tuesday.